성황리에 토론토 공연을 마친 BTS는 이제 다시 미국으로 향합니다. BTS는 캐나다를 떠났지만 여전히 현지 방송은 그 영향력을 느끼며 보도를 이어가고 있는데요. BTS가 한 번 방문하는 것만으로 무려 5,100억 원이 넘는 경제적 효과가 있다며 월드컵보다 대단하다는 분석을 하는가 하면 아예 거리의 이름을 BTS 대로로 바꿔서 그 효과를 제대로 누리려는 시의원도 있었습니다. 게다가 BTS의 그래미 보이콧에 대해 방송에서 당당하게 BTS를 지지하는 전문가도 있었죠. 그야말로 캐나다 전체가 BTS 홀릭인데요. 그 자세한 내용을 진심TV가 전해드리겠습니다. BTS는 이미 토론토를 떠났지만 그 영향력은 한 달 이상 유지될 예정입니다. BTS가 가져다주는 폭발적인 경제 효과를 위해 토론토 시장과 시의회가 적극적으로 나서서 BTS 홍보대사가 됐기 때문입니다.
Toronto, the Six, T-Dot, whatever you want to call it, the city is being taken over by BTS. Not just the city of Toronto, but Canada, the country, has been anticipating this for a while. And it's so nice to see that the members are already in Toronto and exploring Korean communities. Plus the merch frenzy. The BTS Nike collaboration is attracting huge lines. It's already been shown that at whatever city BTS visits on their tour, there's an immediate economic impact. Back in May, when they performed 4 shows in Las Vegas, the impact to that city was $370 million. And let me tell you, they needed it because tourism is BTS economics is so powerful that analysts have already said that whenever BTS visits a city, that city is seeing the same or even more financial bonus than when FIFA World Cup was being played across North American cities. BTS, bigger than the World Cup? Yeah. And that's because people from around the world are seeing BTS in these various cities and not just locals. In Toronto, we're going to be experiencing this as well. I've already heard from people who are coming from across Canada and people who are coming from Europe. If BTS is there, people will come. And that's why cities and sometimes entire countries are doing the most to welcome them. When they were in Mexico, they were invited by the president to visit the presidential palace.
I'm here at Rogers Stadium where fans have lined up for hours just to try and get their hands on some BTS merch. 5 hours is what I'm hearing, and they aren't the only ones. People are telling me that they're coming from far and nationwide.
We came from Saskatoon. I love all of them, but my bias personally is Jungkook.
My flight was all Vancouver armies. Love to armies, love to BTS.
I've been a fan since 2014 when I was 9 years old, and now I am 21 celebrating my birthday with them this week.
Because not only is Toronto the only Canadian stop on the tour,
Welcome to Toronto!
but before this, BTS had been on hiatus since 2022 to allow for each of its 7 members to complete mandatory military service in South Korea. Coincidentally, the concert also coincides with the annual Toronto Korean Festival at Mel Lastman Square, celebrating K-food, K-performances, and K-culture. And that's also where you can find the official BTS Toronto Army activation.
We have a message board for ARMY, so they can come and leave a message for BTS, and then we just have their newer photos from the Arirang tour, so they just come and take a photo with their bias.
The festival goes until Sunday, and if that wasn't enough, let me officially welcome you to BTS Boulevard. This section of Yonge Street between North York Boulevard and Finch Avenue has been temporarily renamed after the K-pop boy band, and local councilors say that they hope that it brings international attention to Koreatown North.
You know, some people say road namings, co-namings. This is a frivolous exercise for City Council, but these local businesses matter.
Councillor Lily Chang unveiled the new street sign Friday morning, saying a lot of mom and pop shops in the area have really struggled after the pandemic, with many being forced to shut down.
This brings energy, brings love, and hopefully brings tourists to the neighborhood.
The street signs will remain up until September 23rd and then will be donated to charitable organization NeighborLink North York. Now, the City of Toronto has officially designated August 22nd and 23rd as BTS weekend here in Toronto. And the Toronto sign is also going to be lit up purple in celebration of the K-pop boy band.
이 캐나다 방송의 분석은 정확했습니다. BTS를 사랑하는 전 세계의 아미들은 그들이 어딜 가든 항상 따라다니죠. 특히 아미들의 구성을 보면 세대를 초월해서 전 세대에게 사랑을 받고 있기 때문에 그 영향력이 더욱 대단한 겁니다.
I am a lady of an age, and so I am what you would call Silver Army. Silver Army. I have come from mid-Missouri to Toronto for this concert. I am ecstatic.
We're older armies, but it's just all about having fun and enjoying. They bring so much happiness.
Yeah, they have, I feel like, a classic message of like love yourself, and it, I think that's generational, so, or cross-generational, I should say.
Is there an age limit to being a fan?
No, I'm Golden Army, obviously. Actually, I wake up at 7 in the morning to see the Netflix. I mean, it was live. I knew I could do later, but I wanted to be there I wanted to see everything. I think they are amazing.
I think it's just the joy they bring, and the music is just so nice, like fun. I just love their personalities, and we went to Korea last year, and we really appreciate Korean culture and have learned about it, and we just love BTS, and yeah.
BTS가 그래미를 보이콧하면서 내세웠던 음악의 본질을 아미들이 증명하고 있는데요. 캐나다의 음악 전문가 역시 방송에 출연해 대놓고 BTS 편을 들며 그래미를 비판했습니다.
When you talk about K-pop, part of the amazing thing about this group is that if you took a look at the fans last night, yeah, there's certainly a lot of people out there who love K-pop, and I'm going to put quotes around that, around K-pop, but they're just pop music fans. This is, bigger than just that cultural moment or the 4% exports that Korea and that market made in terms of BTS, in terms of tourism dollars, in terms of imports and exports. In the beginning of all of this, yeah, they might have been the only ones to kind of lead everything, but I don't think anybody would have had any clue that they're just not one of the biggest K-pop bands of the world. They are probably the biggest band in the world right now.
And you sort of kind of hit a nail on the head here when it comes to it's not just about K-pop or them being, bracketed in that way. I think even the band itself, when we look at how they responded to Grammy nominations and also the categories there, they were pretty indicative in their own minds that the conversation needs to be expanded. So what do you think about how they're trying to adjust how even North American tastemakers and the Academy are looking at how they look at K-pop, but more specifically, look at BTS?
Yeah, BTS could have gone one of two ways. They could have dropped the email address of the head of the Grammy Association and had their fan base absolutely bombard him with emails. For people who may not be aware, that BTS has announced that they are not going to be submitting their music for consideration at the next Grammy Awards in a protest of the Best Asian Pop Music Performance category, because the Grammys feel that in order to be eligible, you have to be using the language of Asian language in order to be recognized in that. BTS came out and very, very politely said that they actually don't believe that music should be divided by region or language. What a brilliant move by them. That shows you, and all the music industry, that BTS doesn't need the Grammys. The Grammys need BTS more than ever before. So the fact that BTS is coming out and saying, look, music is music. You can put tags on it. You can put categories in it. But look at our stage show. Look at our audience. Look at the pop music structure. It is absolutely no different than a Taylor Swift or Justin Bieber or Charlie XCX. It's music just the same.
현 시점 전 세계 최고의 가수가 BTS라는 현실을 그래미가 빨리 깨닫고 사죄하길 바라면서 BTS의 시카고 공연 소식도 전해드리겠습니다. 지금까지 진심TV였습니다. 여러분의 좋아요와 구독은 큰 힘이 됩니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.